Geekozoids, it's that time again, it's review time, and this time I've got a Sideshow statue, which obviously explains why I don't have my typical background for this review, because Sideshow statues are pretty darn big, and with those I prefer to just review them just where they are in the old collector's room. That being said, for a change, I've got the collector's edition Black Cat. There's also the exclusive edition, which comes with an alternate right hand that's holding a bag of jewels, but I didn't care too much for that. I mean, with most Sideshow statues, I prefer the exclusives, but there are some where the collector's edition will do just fine, and Black Cat here is one of them. So why did I get this Polyresin 22-inch premium format Sideshow statue with a dimensional weight of about 21 pounds, considering these statues are a pretty penny? Well, back in 1986, Black Cat was the first female comic character that I really digged, and she's probably the reason I started opening up to relishing female comic characters in the first place. Otherwise, she looked too darn good to pass. So here she is, I ended up getting her, and as you can see, the box looks very colorful and is basically one big comic strip of Black Cat and Spidey, which is pretty witty if you ask me. The front shows a confident looking Black Cat. On the bottom there it says premium format with the Sideshow emblem. And the side here is more comic fun. Pretty darn cool. I'll zoom in just a tad just to give you a better idea. And the same goes for the other side. And aside from the witty concept of the whole box being a comic, the artwork looks amazing too. So it is a nifty little bonus just to have the box. And the top of the box says, well, the top of the box is upside down, but it does say Amazing Spider-Man, which is probably the main comics that she appears in, Daredevil being another one. Now this is a series, the new series of 4 within the Spider-Man realm. So there's Black Cat, Spider-Man, Carnage, and Venom as the top main 4. And on the back of the box, and on the back of the box, you've guessed it, even more comic fun. Very, very nice. The box alone gets a perfect score. But enough about the box, let's bring out the main attraction, Black Cat and all her thieving glory. And here she is, looking all black, leathery, and shiny, and confident. And I forgot to mention, as with most Sideshow statues, you also get this thank you card in the box. Now the poster behind her is a poster I had way back in 1986. It's not the original. If it were, it would probably be all faded by now. But I did own the original one before it was stolen, along with a whole whack of comics that were stolen, which kind of sucks for me. But before I zoom in, notice how both Black Cat costumes contrast. The 1986 and/or poster. The 1986 poster and/or era, which mind you lasted for quite a while, had white fur trimmings by her legs and top, whereas the current modern comic, Black Cat, has black fur trimmings with a zipped up leather top. Both very different, yet both seem to work in their own positive, unique ways. Zooming in, we see her stepping on a formidable looking collapsing ledge with great detail on the smoke and the way the ledge is crumbling and breaking apart. Very noteworthy. I like how her boots have the proper creases in correlation to the angle of how she's stepping on the ledge on the seemingly collapsing building. The dark fur there looks very alive as she's running and or leaping as well, and I really dig that leathery metal looking belt, part of which you have to attach, but it's very easy to do. But overall, her modernized leather outfit on a whole looks just so flippin' stunning. I mean, even though the outfit's not skimpy, it still has the sexiness to it. And even though her name's Black Cat, the leather cosmetically looks like it's enhanced of snake skin of sorts. The yellow designs on the side of her chest into her shoulder area, pops out just right, and the black cat pendant, which looks like a zipper as a part of her costume, looks quite remarkable too. And I like how her mask hasn't changed over the years, but still works quite nicely. And I think it's safe to say that her face paints pure confidence. Her eyes look quite dazzling, her facial structure looks pretty sublime, and the way her notorious white thick hair flows in the wind really gives her that extra motion, like she's truly moving even though she's an idle statue. So that's quite remarkable to me. Overall, I really like where they were going with this statue, and because of that, it really got me excited to see more of her in the comics, even though I fell off the Spidey train a long while ago. But now I think I'm going to have to jump into a new story arc. I really dig this figure, I dig this character. I don't know why I fell off the wagon. I'm going to show her back in a second, then I'll give my final thoughts. I mean, she is gorgeous. Same goes for the black fur on her arms. Looking notably stylish and looks like it's moving in the wind as well. Very, very nice. In the back's no exception, she looks very animated and alive. The pipes at the base there have to be attached, but it's super easy to do. And the base, even at that angle, looks fantastic. From her boots to the fluttering fur, the leather costume, and the way she looks like she's about to leap, she really does look remarkable even at that angle. The pipes there add more of a realism effect, so very nice on that one. The base itself has this heavy feeling, which is a good thing because it creates an extra realistic feel to it, which is really, really nice. Now the base to me looks more animated than the figure itself. That's not a bad thing. It looks like more of a realistic animation rather than full out realism, whereas Black Cat looks a little more real. But I really like it. I like what they were trying to do here. Very, very nice. Even the soles of her boots have treads on them, which is pretty impressive. She's going to need those treads to escape Spider-Man and escape with her jewels. Very, very nice there. Like, they really did a remarkable job. I'm really happy with this one. Now, her mega shiny butt, although a perfect butt, looks so shiny that you can practically see me filming on her butt. And the way her back arches looks so real, especially the way her belt wraps around her waist. And not to sound too perverse, but for the sake of the review, I'll just go ahead and say it. The way her side boob or breast looks is truly fabulous. In the artistic sense, of course. And the fluttering fur on her arms look great yet again, while her hair looks like it's embracing the wind even as we speak here, even as I speak here. The final verdict, this is an incredible piece, so much so that even though she's the first female comic character I fancied, like I said earlier, I've been off the Spidey Black Cat train for a long time. It's this statue that'll get me back into looking forward to more Black Cat drama via comic reads. That's how remarkable this modern rendition of Black Cat really is, but if you want her, you'd better hurry, because my edition of this collector's edition is 483 of 500, which means the limited exclusive is probably sold out at 350. Worst case scenario, you can try eBay, but I knew once I saw this piece, let alone how limited she was, that she surely would not last long and would sell it faster than Black Cat on Red Bull stealing your jewelry. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, keep it real. Even if real means bringing out your toys is bringing out some fun.